Well, I'll start. Let's turn around. Let's turn the camera around. First of all, I'll show you this, which hopefully you can see that.
Yep.
My Boscombe Down Harvard, continuing on the Boscombe Down theme. So it's 183. I then stuck the pod on for squirting out chlorine. And there's my laminar flow hurricane, just about to get covered in chlorine. So what they would do was this section here was the laminar flow bit, and they'd paint something on it that would pick up, and then they'd have to land as soon as possible. So that's that little scheme done.
That's brilliant.
So that's
so sorry, Colin. So the chlorine would react with the paint on the wing and show them how, like, the airflow was passing over the wing or something.
Exactly what they were looking for. They were looking for the separation point on the laminar flow wing, and what they found was in the wind tunnel they'd get it around here, 2/3 chord, but they'd only get it half chord on the actual airplane. And all you needed was a bug or an insect or a little bit of dirt on this section, because it was really polished smooth apparently, and it would just turbulate the whole wing anyway, so it was pretty much a failure. But yeah, so that's what I was trying to represent. I managed to get the post-war roundels for the Harvard. I didn't have those before, so I managed to get those, and I did have the kit for the interior, but as always, most of it's wasted. You can't see hardly any of it. So, yeah. And I made up the spray thing with what I thought might look okay. So that's that one. Continuing the nautical or maritime theme, as people have been doing, I finished this one. So this is the Revel Turbo in 48 scale.
Very nice.
In the D-Day stripes, which I've never used as much masking tape in my life as on this kit. Christ almighty, I think, yeah. Thank God I was using cheap stuff from Wilco, not the Tamiya tape. So,
although the Tamiya tape is just the right width, isn't it? For, I think, I can't remember what it is. Is it now 6 mil or something? It's just the right width.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. Well, on 48 scale, I think these are 13 mil width on my wing.
Right.
So yeah, it's a bit, yeah. But no, it's, all in all, it's quite a decent kit. Although there's some big, I should have read the review first, because there's some biggie. They've got tabs on the wings, and it says glue the upper to the lower wing, and you do that, and then because they put tabs on, obviously they had problems with location, and you actually can't get the fuselage on without breaking open the wing to get the tabs underneath the fuselage. So yeah, some funny things on that as well. There's some complete weird things in this model, and like one of the ailerons, the complete location pin for their aileron was like about 2 millimeters inboard than it should be, so you had to fill it up. But there you go. Next project will be this airplane.
Hooray! That's what I like to see.
So I will finally get round to my swordfish, and that is actually the HMS Tracker one that's in the Tamiya kit. So that is the actual aircraft. So
that's good.
Surprisingly, it doesn't look that dirty. So I'm quite surprised, because you see a lot of swordfish with all mottled sides and stuff like that, but that looks fairly clean to me.
Yeah. Is it a Mark II?
Sorry.
Is it Mark II?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that I found, did you build it with the crew in or crew out?
I built one with the pilot in and the other one without any crew.
Yeah, because I'm very impressed with this Tamiya kit. The detail on it is quite really good.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's fantastic, actually. So I'm thinking to put the crew in it was probably a waste.
Yes, I mean it's I suppose the pilot's cockpit is obviously more difficult to see into, but the rear crew cockpit is really lovely, but it's quite open. So I don't know. You could always play around with, build the crew guys up and put them in and see what it looks like, what they look like, and what they obscure and what they don't obscure. But I put a long range fuel tank in the rear of one of mine.
Oh yeah. That gets rid of the navigator, doesn't it?
Yeah, just for a bit of difference. But that's a lovely kit, really lovely kit.
So I found in my stash, I have a car. It's the wrong scale though, sorry. So if we ignore that bit, I do have a car.
It's not the right scale.
Yeah. If it, just put it closer to the camera, it'll be fine. And that's the other one Postman's been bringing me. So the Edward Lysander kit. So
that's a lovely kit. That is, yeah. Very nice kit, that one.